Hi everybody, Scott here with a couple of short, unrelated photo tips, but they both ended up landing in this particular photo, so I thought I'd show them to you. So, got this nice sunset here, and I want to minimize this horrible gray bar, this marine layer that's sitting over at the horizon of the ocean. And there's a very simple way to do that in any tool that supports layering. Photoshop, GIMP, or my choice, Perfect Photo Suite. So I'm going to go and edit this photo in the Perfect Photo Suite, and to save time here for the video, I have already done that, so we'll just pop right over there. And so here I have the image. First thing's really simple. I'm going to copy the layer, and I'm going to lower the opacity of the top layer, just so I can see what's going on. Now, selecting my bottom layer, I'm going to use a transform tool, and actually let me zoom out just a little bit so you can see what's going on here. There we go. I'll choose the transform tool, and I'm just going to stretch this down. The sky, the clouds are going to be very soft, and that's fine, so we can distort it some. But you're going to see that it's getting very blurry, but if you're watching this bottom edge here of where the clouds are, you can see I'm just compressing that down. I'm not going to eliminate the marine layer entirely. I'll use that as my area to blend these two layers. We'll do that and apply it. All right, and we'll back up to our top layer. We'll bring that opacity all the way back up. And now I want to mask in the sky for my lower layer. So we'll grab masking bug. I will set this to a linear top. Don't need a very wide feather. Drag that down right there. And as I start to drag down into this marine layer, you're going to see it start to shrink. Now if I go too far, obviously things are going to get wrong, but you play around here a little bit, and right about there or so looks pretty darn great. So there we go. Now this is much nicer. I still have a natural looking horizon. It's not arbitrary. It's not artificial, I should say. But it's a lot more pleasing. I don't have that big gray blob from here to there. In this sense, I actually brought the ocean up, but I actually brought the sky down. Now the other tip that I wanted to show you is with vignetting. Again, I'll continue here in the Perfect Photo Suite, but the thing I like about vignetting in Photo Suite as opposed to doing it in Aperture is I have much more control over where the vignette is, and I can see it and visualize it very easily. So I'm going to grab the vignette filter, and my personal favorite is this big softy preset. Take the feather down to 0. So now I can see where the vignette is. Right? You can see this curved lighter area and then the darker area. And start playing with the size. I only want the corners to be vignetted. I don't want a dark line across the bottom edges. Just a little bit at the edges, so I can bring the viewer's eye in. Once I've got it about where I think I want it, let's just say about there, you bring the feather back up all the way to 100% for my tastes. So just that little touch there, that to that, and particularly on the ocean, it really downplays that and brings me back up into the sky. So that's it. That's the two tips. Doing a little playing with copying a layer and resizing a sky or any other type of horizon, and vignetting. Use the tools that you have to change the feather or the brightness or the size, whatever it might be, so you can actually visually see where the vignette will and won't be applied. I hope you found this useful. See you again next time.